Hello, good morning and welcome to a new video. It's 8:30 in the morning, but it's already very hot and I have the sun shining into my face, so I have to get the sunglasses on. Sorry for that, but it's just what I have to do. I'm at the coastline in the popular area El Molinar, which is located in the southeast of the city Palma de Mallorca. With only 10 driving minutes to the center and only 8 driving minutes to the airport, it's a very special location. The southeasterly coastline of Palma starts at Asaona Beach Club, at a beach in Palma, which is as well the beginning of the harbour in Portixol, and goes along the whole coastline until the beach in El Arenal, which in total is around 12.5 kilometer stretch. There's a gorgeous and popular cycle path which connects both ends. So my favorite area to live in Mallorca represents the first 3 kilometer stretch, starting at the harbour in Portixol and ending at the beach in Cuidad Jardin. It's a beautiful area with both attached and detached houses. You have many of them in first sea line, you have many parks, but as well small apartment buildings. You don't have the tall skyscrapers. But now, why is it the best location to live in Mallorca? Well, it's a very quiet residential area. You don't have any loud bars or clubs, so usually you get a good night's sleep. Furthermore, most of the houses, they're orientated to the south, so you get a lot of sunlight during the whole day. It's kind of funny that I'm mentioning this, but since I used to work as a real estate agent, I really learned how important it is for your well-being. Even more, if you're working from home, you really want to get enough natural light into your place. Not only are you close to the city center and the airport, but also you have everything you need in your everyday life. It has the perfect infrastructure, everything is reachable in walking distance. What I personally like the most about the area is that the whole area is behind the sea. Even though if you're living on the other side of the main road, you never have to walk more than 8 minutes to reach the sea. Apart from the 2 beaches in Portixol and Cuidad Jardin, you have many sand strips along the whole coastline, so you have enough possibilities to lay down, relax, read a book, or just enjoy the sun and get a tan. And if that wouldn't be enough, the seafront is a great place to do sports. There's a wide promenade, which is actually to the left-hand side of me right now, where you can always meet a lot of runners, cyclists and skaters throughout the whole day. In Spanish, they call that promenade Paseo Marítimo. On a sunny day and during the weekends, of course, the promenade is packed and full of people. So in case you want to go for a quiet walk, I really recommend you to do that early in the morning. There are many supermarkets, enough gas stations and many restaurants in the area. Most of them are in first sea line, which is pretty cool because you can meet your friends on the terraces while you're enjoying the sea views, enjoy the sun and just have a good time. There's even a hospital not far away and directly next to the cycle path. So in case you fall down and hurt yourself, you can directly walk in there. Actually, it happened to me once. I fell down and I had an open wound on my elbow. I went in there and they took great care of it. So thank you very much to the hospital San Juan de Deo. I really appreciate your help. Be aware that the hospital is half private and half public. So depending on the service you need, you might need private insurance. One thing you should definitely know is that beginning the beach of Cuidad Jardin in direction to Can Bastilla, you start to hear some plane noise. So in case you are considering to move to this area and you are a sensitive sleeper, you might choose a place which is closer to the city center. Another bonus point of living in this area is that you can reach the highway in between 3 till 5 minutes. So in case you want to drive to other places on the island, you have very fast access, which is very convenient. For example, if you live in the city center, you often have to walk to your garage, which is often far away because there are not many parkings in the city center. And then you still have to drive out to reach the highway, which takes a little bit longer than if you live here. So in case you want to drive to a remote beach, you're very fast at the highway and most beaches outside of Palma are reachable within 30 till 40 minutes. And I'm talking about the beautiful colors that are like a little bit further away. Now, what about the cost of living in this area? I mean, as you may guess, since it's a very popular area, it causes a very high housing demand. In case you want to buy a property in First Sea Line, it goes up into the millions. But it's still possible to buy an older apartment behind the First Sea Line, and you can find a decent one between 200 and 300k. In case you want to rent a place, you can expect to pay something between 850 and 4,500 euros per month. It obviously depends very much on the size and quality of the home. Let me know in the comments what your favorite area in Mallorca is or where you would live on the island. In case you are thinking about moving to Mallorca, feel free to check out my other video about the pros and cons of living in Mallorca. All that said, have a good one and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.